his phone when we linking, ain't no pics. Flexing with a bitch that a nigga been hit. They searching at the door, but we still in here with the stick. Busting off this rap, but I'm quick to hit a lick. You ain't even slide when little buddy got hit. All that talking like you sliding, now we posted at your shit. And fuck your dead homie, made a nigga rest in piss. Busting off this rap, but I'm quick to hit a lick. You ain't even slide.
You gotta listen to all the verses on this one.
Now we posted at your shit. And fuck your dead homie, made a nigga rest in piss.
All my niggas hustling, yeah, we get it off the grams and scams. Bro, they got a bitch bringing in racks off the OnlyFans. If you come up in the trap, leave your friend, I don't know your mans. Packs get to shooting in this bitch like a GoPro cam. Walked in the booth, hit the weed, start punching in. Groovy bitch tryna fuck cause the money coming in. Came up off the road, slap 5, then I'm back again. And this bitch with crash got K's like it's Pakistan.
Pronto passing fresh as shit. I can't even lie, I just punched the whole fit. Nigga, why you worry about me? Better worry about your bitch. I'm rocking red bottoms when I'm calling with the Crips. Catch a op, I send a blitz. Take his ass down if he capping like he rich. I've been rapping for a minute, but I'm really from the trench. Niggas capping on the ground, come on man, send a mention.
Busting off this rap, but I'm quick to hit a lick. You ain't even slide when little buddy got hit. All that talking like you sliding, now we posted at your shit. And fuck your dead homie, made a nigga rest in piss. Busting off this rap, but I'm quick to hit a lick. You ain't even slide when little buddy got hit. All that talking like you sliding, now we posted at your shit. And fuck your dead homie, made a nigga rest in piss. Ain't been to sleep in like 3 days, we tryna air them out. I hope you living like them posts, cause we gon' figure out. Yeah, there's a pistol, but them chopper bullets flying out. We still having shit our way, now we ain't in no drought. Yo, homie giving up them names, so we gon' stitch his mouth. Free TNT and free that shot until they let him out. If you ain't talking about no cash, then you can't come around. We put his ass up in the box for acting like a clown.
All right. Let's see. We got SV Crash, Kron Rucked Up, and Pronto Packs. No picks.
Pronto Packs.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I love that name.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I honestly think that song is like pretty like representative of kind of like our sound and like what a lot of the artists got going on.
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely like a popping sound right now for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed.
Hey man, I don't know. Like, what do you think about that?
I don't know.
Good move.
I like it. It's like, I don't know. All these dudes are pretty young, you know, talking their shit. I don't know. I fuck with it.
It's pretty violent.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. What do you say? We make it off the grams of scams.
It's all about cracking cards nowadays.
Yeah, especially here in Colorado.
Go ahead and crack a card, sir.
Okay. Got the margarita master over here.
Yes, sir. The master. Using my pre-made mix here.
Hell yeah. Does this have any liquor in it, or is it just the mix? It's like the sour mix.
I think it's just mix.
Hell yeah.
I think it's pretty much just the lime juice and whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's $10.
Again.
Yeah.
I went to cheers.
Yeah, thank you. Yo.
Thousandaire, baby. We back at it.
Yo, finally. It's wet.
That's delicious. Can't lie to you. Honestly, can you top it with some of the LaCroix? Hell yeah.
Sure, got some ice.
Good old lime flavored.
It's just water. I didn't do that pillow dirty. It's just water.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna borrow this too, just to stir it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I like that song. I like that sound. And
For sure.
So
It's like something you could ride to, bumps in the whip, as they say.
Yeah, like they were talking their shit or whatever.
Oh yeah.
How many views did that song have? That video? It was off a video, right? Or
Yeah, for sure. Let's see.
Yeah,
3K views, 3,072.
that's cool.
Posted a year ago, March 14th, 2021.
Well, I'm just getting hit. I'm a year late.
That's okay. That's all right. I fuck with it. All right. So what we got? What we got on the docket for this here pod?
Man,
I feel like a lot has gone on these last couple weeks.
It really has been a lot going on.
What do we want to start with? Which direction we want to go? We want to do positive. We want to do negative. We want to do sports first.
Yeah, let's do sports first. Sports first, because people won, lost, and like that.
There's very true. All right. So Chris Paul's mom gets into it with a fan at the Mavs game.
What's up with that, man?
I don't know. I didn't see the altercation. I just saw the video of him like yelling at some like 12-year-old white kid.
Yeah. I just saw him yelling. I don't really know. What do you do if your mom's at the game? You know, you're Chris Paul, and everyone's just like, you just need a ring, and and it's this and that, and then someone's yelling at your mother.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What's up with the fans lately? I feel like the fans have been going crazy lately at games. Like there's that.
Why are they so emboldened? Right.
Like there's that one fan at the Grizzlies games that like tied herself to the hoop in protest of something.
Oh no! So they were trying to super glue themselves to the floor, and it was because the Minnesota Timberwolves owner, he owns like chicken farms or whatever, and a bunch of them got sick, and so they have a practice, a very non-humane practice of getting rid of, like, there's some kind of chicken flu or whatever, I don't know, whatever chickens get, and so they all were getting sick, and I'm sure there was a nicer way to do it to like separate the not sick ones, but they're just like, no, let's just kill them. There's a way they did it, like they shut the vents off and they turn the heat up or something crazy like that, and like just roast them and like not just let them die, like, So it was about that, like,
for
animal cruelty stuff, yeah. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's really gonna reach basketball fans like that, the people who watch that game.
Yeah.
But you saw that, but you didn't even know what it was about, right?
Yeah, I had no idea. I knew it was a protest of some sort. I just didn't know for what.
Bro, I had to look it up, and it took me a little bit too.
Okay.
To actually find that answer.
Fair enough. But you got.
But still, though,
you got that, and then,
all the complaints from the players this year.
Yeah, for sure. The fucking, I guess Boston fans are always like kind of on one, but the Boston fans versus Kyrie. This is throwing it back all the way to last season, but that Suns and 4 dude getting his ass beat at the game.
Yeah, man. And there's a second protest that happened. Same thing, trying to like glue themselves to the floor. That happened again. Now I wonder if it's this. Has this always been going on, and now players are getting sick of it? Because if
Possibly.
It's a lot of tension between everybody right now. Everyone's at each other's necks, it seems.
I don't know. I think maybe it's because, like, at one point we couldn't, like, go to games or anything. So, like, now that we're able to be, like, in the building, like, we got to go crazy.
Yeah. They got all this pent-up aggression against the players and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not against the players. Maybe it's just, like, the setting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like, oh, we might, like, get locked up again. Like, I got to get it while I can.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure that's not, like actively on your mind, but like subconsciously you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, not on my mind, but no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We've been around people enough.
For sure. plus it's a game, like, it's like the best place, not the best place to drink, but it's a fun place to drink.
It's
you're getting drunk.
Price wise is not the best place to drink.
Yeah, definitely not price wise, but
the vibes are
sure.
definitely. Yeah. I don't know. I also think maybe the fans are a little too close. See, like when you ever look at the game on the sideline, like they're right there. These dudes are just like 6, 7 and shit. Like
for sure.
One step and they're in the second row.
Yeah, especially that front row. They got to be definitely like be on their best behavior. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that's sick. Because I've been lucky enough to be gifted those seats.
Right.
Like really close or behind the bench. Like that's awesome. However, like, I don't know. Should I really be close to that player? Like, I don't know if I was playing, I probably wouldn't want to be that close to people.
Right, especially if like
back up.
Especially if they do have some type of ill intent towards you or ill will towards you.
And I even see people at the end of some of the benches that definitely are not players, and they're like literally like there's the 15 seats or whatever. There's like 3 like rappers or somebody, and I'm like, these are seats. Like, why are you at the end? Like,
right, it's like literally on the court.
Yeah,
crazy. Well.
but they're always gonna say, "Hey, you get paid this much to play a game." So
You got a point. People will pay premium money for entertainment.
Yep, that's why you get paid the big bucks, man. Well, Milwaukee barely beat the Celtics tonight off of Drew Holiday's
So what are
excellent defensive shit.
What are they? They're tied 2-2.
They were 2-2. It's 3-2 now, I believe.
It's 3-2 now. So they only got one more game to close it out. Mm-hmm. What do we think?
I mean, everybody's cherry picking the same. If you take a 3-2 lead, it's an 82% chance of winning. So
I don't know. I feel like in the recent years we've seen some pretty crazy series.
Yeah.
LeBron against the Warriors coming back down 3-1.
Mm-hmm. But that shit never happens.
That's true.
That's
true. But it's happened. I feel like it's happened more recently. Like we were down. The Nuggets were down to the Clippers. What was that? 2 years ago. 2 years ago in the playoffs. Down 3-1. Came back to beat them.
Yep.
I feel like there's been a couple series probably in the past 10 years that have definitely turned around. The Clippers. This is a little while ago, but before LeBron. But Clippers were down to the Spurs 3-1. They ended up winning that series. Back in the day with Chris Paul and Doc Rivers and all them.
Oh yeah, they've been saying that about Doc Rivers. He's the coach that has the most of those.
Well, but I'm just saying, I feel like it used to be like a death sentence, almost like you're done. This is a gentleman's sweep. But in the past couple of years, it's been proven you can come back from that. I don't know.
These dudes gotta they've been mailing it in. Maybe they're getting comfortable or something. And
yes, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston won.
Fucking KD had Steph and them down 3-1. And then they came back.
Yep.
To beat them.
Yep.
I don't know. Just a couple of examples where people have come back. I feel like maybe before a certain time it was... I don't know.
We're putting a lot of emphasis on the 3-1 narrative, there's upsets and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff that goes on with
injuries,
seeding and injuries. Yeah. So, it does look bad if you have somebody 3-1 and you lose 3 games in a row. That's
for sure.
That looks rough.
That does look rough.
That's gotta feel terrible too.
Right.
But I can see Boston winning 2 in a row. Both those teams they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think Boston's as deep as I thought they were for some reason. I feel like they're painted like they're super deep, and I don't.
They got that Derek White dude.
They did. That was a steal.
Yeah, he's
from the Spurs. He's nice.
Yeah, he went. Where did he go?
To school?
The Buffs. CU Buffs.
Did he? Oh, did he? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He's a Colorado kid.
Yeah. He's a baller.
For sure.
But they're not deep like that.
They're not. No. Did you see that little scuffle? Not really a scuffle, but a little altercation. Between Al Horford and Giannis. It wasn't this game. It was last game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. Yeah, I like that.
I like that. The Greek dude versus the Dominican dude.
Right.
They don't give a fuck.
For sure. Yeah. I just like how he dunks on him and he's like, all right, I'll get you next time. And then he literally dunks right on the next play. Hilarious. And then, ever since that, he was lights out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Horford went crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Love to see it. I like Al Horford.
Yeah,
I've liked him for a long time.
He's one of those players like Drew Holiday, man.
I liked him when he played for the Hawks.
Made a couple All-Stars. Yeah.
Back when he played for the Hawks.
Who? Oh my God. Yeah, it was. Who was it? It was
Al Horford,
Kyle Korver, Paul Millsap.
Yeah.
Joe Johnson.
Yeah. They had a
Mike Bibby.
Mm-hmm. They had a good team. They always went. They always went up against LeBron every time.
Yeah, LeBron always took them out. Yeah. But they were good though.
Same with that Raptors team with fucking Kyle Lowry and
DeRozan and
they had one more piece.
The big white dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, he has some type of.
It's not Valanciunas, was it?
Yeah, he has one of those names though.
Who was that?
Some European dude. Some European.
Yeah, some dude that was like Vucevic or Valanciunas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good
for sure.
They had Bismack Boyambo,
and
he was okay. He's not bad, but it's not good.
definitely have some good teams.
Powell, I think.
I like their team now though. Trae Young is definitely a baller. Clint Capella.
Yeah, I
like that Josh Collins too. Is that his name?
John Collins. Yeah, he's nice.
I really like him.
His stats look really good. I wonder if it's like inflated or if like something's up. But he's putting up some big numbers.
I like it.
I don't think Atlanta cares too much about basketball.
You don't think so?
I heard that a lot. Yeah,
I can see that. When you think of the Hawks, you don't really think of Atlanta. But I feel like they don't really care about sports a lot because the fucking
and the Falcons too.
Falcons kind of really suck.
Yeah, but even when they're good, like
right,
doesn't seem like that's just what I heard. I don't know. I only have a couple friends in Atlanta, but there's so much other like cool shit going on there. You know,
yeah,
it's like LA. Like they don't really care about basketball like that. It's just, you know,
fair enough.
Just, you know.
So what do we think? Do we think the Warriors purposely injured Ja Morant?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I never seen anybody grab someone's knee like that.
Yeah.
So unless he's the first guy.
Right.
So
I feel like it's like I don't think they necessarily did it on purpose, but I feel like they did like what was it called? Like Jordan rules back in the day.
What do you mean?
Where like where it was like back on the Pistons and the Bulls were going at it in the playoffs every year. They had quote unquote Jordan rules where it's like if he steps foot in the plane, like we don't give a fuck about the foul. You don't have to foul his ass hard, yeah. And then like fucking went in the off season, got all bulked up and shit.
Yo, no, because he was way out. He was way out there, like past the three, I think, right? Or at least on the elbow. I'm pretty sure he was out there. They went to trap him, right? Yeah, they went to trap him.
For sure. But I'm just saying, like, that type of play, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I don't care who balls out. This dude's not getting shit.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I would say Draymond's usually on those kind of rules, right?
For sure.
He was right? And he's probably the man at that point.
Right, for sure.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it wasn't dirty. I don't know. Do you think it was dirty? I don't
think it was super dirty, but it was like.
I think it was a freak. It's like a freak act. That shit was like, dude, he like pulled his.
Yeah.
Like no one like that's like Bruce Lee. Like, oh, I'm gonna take your knee out. Like, there's no way.
I don't think it was purposeful. I do think they were purposely going at him though.
Okay, going at him maybe like a little too reckless. So if you do that, there's a better chance of it.
Yeah.
Of making that kind of play.
Mm-hmm. Like if anyone was gonna get injured that game, it was gonna be this dude. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Well, it's like
I don't think they purposely went out there and were like, yeah, we're about to fuck this dude up. But I think they were like, this dude's not getting a bucket. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
we're done with this dude. Mm-hmm. I just, him being injury prone takes a lot of it out. I think he's injury prone, not like take him out the season, but he's missed a lot of games. Injury already. Yeah. So it's kind of like, is it that surprising? Like he plays crazy, like plays out of control. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna get hurt.
With Ja Morant, I fear like a D Rose type of thing. Like I don't want him to get.
They were saying that today. They were saying.
Were they really?
They were comparing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want him to cause he's so explosive and he's one of those dudes that gets to the rim like super hard. Like you ever watch those videos and it's like. All the times D Rose landed on his, like all weird on his feet, like those compilation videos where he like lands with a straight leg, like he doesn't even like brace for the land.
Yeah, you're just going.
Yeah, that's what I like. Whenever he goes up, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but okay, so I can see that, but
I just don't want him to have
Rose was more like he was more like power. Like D Rose would go into you, and not that Ja Morant can't. But Ja Morant goes into you, but he's so much up. He's so much higher that he's just skying over you. D-Rose got up for sure, but he was just strong as fuck. So, like, he would just, like... Right. So, it's a little... I mean, they're both injury prone, though, and they were saying that. Oh, sorry. Salud to me. So, they were saying that. I don't know if it was on whatever sports, but they were making that comparison. So, hopefully not.
Right, hopefully not.
Because that shit was
a
shame. You missed a good 4 years.
Very true. He's balling out now though on the Knicks. He's not balling out, but he's doing his thing.
He's still
good. What I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still good.
Yeah, I like to see that guy still doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he doesn't look like
he was a good backup on the Timberwolves too.
He was. He's a great role player now.
Yeah, for sure. Love to see it.
So what do you think? Does he? Does he make the Hall of Fame?
Who, D Rose? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think he's like a. I don't want to compare.
Because he has an MVP.
He does.
A rookie MVP.
A rookie MVP. He was rookie that year?
He's a rookie MVP.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a rookie that year. That's kind of crazy.
No, I don't think anyone's done that. I think it's just him. And maybe like one of the older dudes, I think, actually.
I don't want to compare him to Jamal Crawford because they weren't like their play wasn't ever the same. But like he's like one of those where it's like you just admire his skill almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jamal Crawford is a beast.
Right. Like they obviously have like completely different skills, but like he's just like one of those dudes that like you don't care how much he won or lost. You just care like this dude is fun as fuck to watch.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that he doesn't even have an 80 in NBA 2K, but he still has his own move set.
Right. Although I forget what year this is. I think this might have been like 2015 or something, but he gave LeBron a run in the playoffs. Like I think it went 7 games.
Jamal Crawford?
No, D Rose.
Oh yeah, no.
Against the Cavs, he hit that one shot.
It was like 3 or 4 series. Even when he was kind of like hurt with Jimmy Butler, when he wasn't like he was okay. Yeah. Even then, they still were like at least winning 2 games on us or making it like tough.
For sure.
Yeah, I've been lucky to see a lot of really good playoff basketball from Cleveland. You know, really lucky. There's a lot of like. I remember we used to play the Wizards all the time, and we'll get off this, but we played the Wizards in the first round pretty much every year. And like we beat them every time, but it was way back.
John Wall.
Way back before them. They weren't even really making the playoffs like that. No, I'm talking about like Gilbert Arenas.
Oh wow.
When it was Gilbert Arenas, Caron Butler,
geez.
and like Antoine Jameson.
That's a little bit before my time.
Yeah, they were good. That was like their good team before Gilbert Arenas fucked up, you know. And like that was the same year as like or same time as like the Pistons when they had Rasheed Wallace, and Rip Hamilton.
That year they won the
and Chauncey Billups. Yeah, that team was around for like 6 years or so. So we played them, and we played those Wizards teams, and then later it'd be those Bulls teams and like those Celtics teams with Paul Pierce on them and stuff. So the narrative where they're like, "Oh, the East was so easy." Like, how was it so easy? No, it wasn't. Like, it wasn't. Yeah, the West had Kobe and like Baby Durant and like the Spurs and stuff, and they're like but no, the East was not like weak like that.
Fair enough. I think that's all we had on this first. We talked.
I think so. We
talked Bucks Celtics. Who do we think is gonna win the series overall?
I went with the Suns earlier. We can go back to our tape and see it. Right. I don't think we're very off on.
Oh, I've been way off.
I don't think I'm very off.
Yeah, I don't think you're. I've been way off.
Yeah, I think you took the Nets. I'm pretty sure you took the Nets.
Probably. I'm just fans. I'm honestly. I'm not even like fans of like a certain team. Obviously, I root for the Nuggets, but I'm fans of players.
Yeah. I have my favorite players too.
Yeah.
My favorite player is never really on my team, unfortunately.
For sure. For sure. But it's like that's what drives my bias. I like players.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to see players win more than like.
Right. I like their game, but come on, man. KD and Kyrie are some of the weakest superstars that NBA has ever seen.
I think like emotionally for sure.
Yeah,
like,
emotionally, yes.
Come on.
But I need someone to lead me emotionally too. Okay,
for sure.
Show me your emotional skill.
For sure.
These are the future. These are black athletes. This is the only way these niggas are getting money like that in this with this much consistency. Okay, these dudes need to be on point. This is the way to save black people.
I mean, you think so?
Goddamn. Yeah, that's sports money. If we're 12%, we're mixed. So it's on black. Like this is we're 12%. If you have 200, 300 players in the league, whatever it is, and 80% of them are black, and those guys are getting millions of dollars. They got millions of dollars to fix up the community. They don't gotta ask for we don't have to wait for no kind of law to pass, nothing like that. Like they could just do it themselves, Like,
you got a point.
And they can't get in there's nobody that can get in the way of it. You can't get in the way of niggas that can just jump and they're just faster than you. It's just how it is. It's just can't get in the way of it. Can't beat that. Same thing with entertainment. We got the shit as far as being the acts on lock. We got the shit on lock. So like this is how we got out of this shit. But that's not the topic. We need to move on.
Well,
Rambling there. Oof.
Fair enough. What do we think about Pusha T's album? Did we talk about this last time?
I think we did Pusha T's album.
Did we really?
I think so. Or we were just talking about it on the phone.
I don't remember. I don't think we talked about it, honestly. But we might have.
I mean, I thought it was great. But I like Pusha T a lot. So maybe my bias is...
I think it's
This is, what's it called?
It's Almost Dry?
Yeah. I thought it was good. Did we not talk about this? I thought it was good.
I don't think we talked.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's focus on Jack Harlow then. You know, the crazy tweets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, what is there something that really stood out on the Pusha T album? That like...
Honestly, what stood out to me was... I hate to say it, but that Jay-Z verse on Neck and Wrist.
Oh, yeah, when you went crazy?
Yeah, I'm still, like, listening to that shit. I played it on the podcast, like, almost like a month ago.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm still, like, listening over to it. I'm, like, catching little lines, like...
It's Jay,
He's on
man.
another level.
It's Jay, man.
For sure. I think I'm still, like, processing the Pusha T album. Like, I've listened to all the songs and shit, obviously, but it's like...
Yeah. And
I
so
don't
have
know.
I.
Something about it's not, like, hitting me like crazy, you know?
I know I haven't wanted to revisit it.
Yeah.
Like, I heard it, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. With, like... Usually with albums that I really, like, fuck with, I'm, like, bumping them, like...
Yeah.
Consistently. That... I think there was only, like, one or two, like, lines where I was, like...
You were like, ooh.
Yeah.
Stink face.
Exactly. I think one of them for sure where he was like, what did he say? He was like, yeah, I'm trying to get the dope through in your sister or something like that.
Jesus.
I think that was one of them, and I can't tell you.
So what, is it a bus? Are you saying?
I'm not saying it's
just
a bus. I'm saying it's like
It's like a 3 out of 10?
I don't know. There's something about it I'm not vibing with. Like, I'm not saying it's bad at all.
It seemed like a little unexpected, and this has got nothing to do with like the music part of it, but like when it dropped, it was kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't see it like Pusha T album's coming like months before, you know. And maybe I saw it and I just forgot.
I saw it like a little bit just because he's dropping tracks. Like certain artists, aren't dropping just to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not dropping just singles.
Yeah.
Ever, almost. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, yeah, we're dropping this because it's a part of the rollout. It's part of the album. Like, I think I even said this on the pod when we were reviewing Diet Coke. I think I was like, I needed to listen to it within the album just to really give like a full opinion. But I do think it was like concise. Like you could tell it's like an actual album. Like some albums you listen to and it's almost just like a playlist. Like it's like just a collection of songs.
It's a project.
Right, but with this album, you could tell it's like it's not like a theme album, but like there's a theme.
Yeah, but it went together.
Yeah,
like
everything goes together. It was like, so that's a plus. I mean, all the bars are. I mean, he doesn't have a subpar bar in it. I would say. I don't know, just something about it. It's like, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's not blowing my socks off though.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're used to what he's gonna rap about, you know.
Right. It is interesting to see like how many different ways can you rap about selling coke. You know what I'm saying? What are we, 4 albums later and he's still rapping about? You know, this dude hasn't sold coke in like at least 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, this dude's not like actively in the streets. So it's like,
no, he's not. He can't feed the streets like that.
Right. So he's rapping about the same shit that he did years ago. You know, you get what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's what he's good at, you know, or what? I mean, he's a great rapper. I don't know. I mean, it didn't blow my socks off either, but
yeah, I guess that's my only point. It was a solid album, but it didn't amaze me. It didn't blow me away.
I don't feel like many albums now blow me away. It's gonna be like 4 a year maybe, where I'm like, whoa, like good job. And even then, it's just like, okay, you did great.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of albums come and go.
It's just so much shit.
I don't know who's. I think it was Freddie Gibbs that said it. Like a lot of you niggas albums came and went.
Yeah, it's true.
Like Corday's album came and went.
Yeah, that was okay.
Drake's album came and went.
That wasn't very good.
Kanye's album kind of came and went. I'm still listening to a couple tracks off.
And I don't think that one was very good either.
I didn't think it was crazy, but there was a couple.
I'm not saying either were bad. I was just like, yeah.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Gunna's album came and went. Mm-hmm. These niggas were pushing P for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm glad they're done with that shit.
I think that shit is so stupid. Like, y'all really wait for rappers to, like, say some shit and y'all act like you've been doing this shit for years.
Yeah, you know a rapper took it from someone else, too.
Right.
You know they didn't make that shit up.
Right.
And then I see people on Clubhouse arguing about it. Arguing about what it really means about some slang. You know, there's something made up. That's just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I'm glad they done with that.
Like, none of y'all were thinking about being pimps before this man said he was pushing P. None of y'all were
playing, man. Keeping it playing, man.
None of y'all were thinking about none of this.
No. And then that brings us to the hottest album on the internet. For 3 days. 3 days? 4 days. What's it called?
What is it called?
Come Home, The Kids Miss You. Come Home, I Miss You. Jack Harlow.
Is that really the name of the
Dude, that's
album?
what it's called. Poor job. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to call Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
I don't know. I kind of like Jack Harlow. I don't really listen to his music, but
wait. Okay, before we go into the album, like, how do you feel about Jack Harlow, the act?
I'm not gonna lie, I've never really listened to his music, but when
maybe about
5 years ago, 5 or so years ago, Don was listening to his music heavy.
Oh, Don was early. I don't think
It's got to be like 2017, 2018-ish. He was like bumping him, telling me about him, and I was like, yeah.
What was he saying? He was like, yo,
this shit's lit. Like, you gotta listen to it. Like, he's like, he's a white dude. He's got curly hair. He's just like me. Like, come on now.
Come Home, The Kids Miss You. Yeah.
But it was probably like almost like 5 years ago now. Like, this dude is early on him. But what stands out to me about him now is like he's like funny. You know what I'm saying? Funny. There's something about white rappers. They're all like a little bit funny, like Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
He kind of gives off that vibe to me, but like less rappy and more funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Lil Dicky is like actually like can like really rap and he's like super funny.
Yeah, he can rap.
Right, but like Jack Harlow's like more like a poppy rapper, but he's also like pretty funny.
Was Paul Wall funny?
Yeah, come on now, Paul Wall's funny.
What about Lil White?
Well, who's that?
Lil White? You don't remember Lil White?
No.
Lil White was on Hypnotized Minds. It was 3-6 Mafia's label. It was their white rapper, Lil White. He's got some hard songs.
Riff Raff.
Riff Raff's definitely funny. Who's the other dude? Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf's not really funny though.
No, he's not.
He's pretty serious.
Is he like a country rapper now though?
I don't know what he does.
I'm sorry, he's like a country rapper.
He did have a pretty cool song with Riff Raff like a year ago. They were like in the gully suits and shit.
Damn.
I think it was like a Ronnie J beat. That shit was pretty hard. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not sure what he does.
But yeah, I don't know.
I know what you mean though. Yeah,
there's just something about
a lot of rappers. A lot of rappers are funny though. Like,
I don't know. I feel like a lot of rappers are funny, but like unintentionally. Like, I feel like at least with Jack Harlow, he's like leaning into the like.
I think
being like kind of funny, kind of a joke.
Well, it's different because they don't like. I feel like the scene doesn't take those kind of guys. Like if Jack Harlow could be the best fighter ever or whatever, or really punch people in the mouth for talking crazy. But even if you rapped about it, we'd be like, yeah, all right, bro. Like we're not gonna take him serious. But if he's being goofy, we'll take him. Oh yeah, you are funny, you know.
Right.
We'll believe niggas. We'll be the most pussy nigga ever. Like, oh yeah, he'll do it. You know, he's the scariest boy ever.
Right. But I'm just thinking like that video with him and Drake where he's like looking over Like they're like on the Bahamas or some shit, some tropical place, and he's like has his like hands over him and shit. And he's like looking over his shoulder, like onto his phone, looking at what he's texting. Like
his interviews
it's kind of out of context, but the video is like really funny.
I know what you mean. I've seen it. He and his interviews are good too. Like
he always has like
and
undercover gay jokes and shit. Like,
yeah, he's always at the little sus.
Yeah, but like in a funny way.
I mean, that's how most of my white friends play. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he's good at that. They're prepping him to be like a big star for sure.
Yeah,
they're gonna put him in movies and stuff. So good for him.
I can see that.
I think he should change his hair, but if that works for him, it's cool.
I think it works for him. I do.
I think
what else would you like to see him in?
Just not so much like mousse. Or whatever's in there to make those I think it's like extra curls.
I think it's like one of those Jew fros, you know.
It is kind of, but it's like resting down, like it doesn't go up.
Fair enough.
And it's like a bunch of circles.
Fair enough.
It's like hoop earrings, kind of looks like thick hoop earrings. You know.
Fair enough.
I don't think it's a good look.
Fair enough.
But it makes him funnier, I guess.
I don't know. I like the guy. I love a little bit of comedy.
What do you think about the album then? Out of 10 max.
Oh, I didn't listen to it.
Out of 1,000. Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh shit.
I'm not.
Fuck you. Why? I didn't want to listen to that shit.
Yeah, I honestly.
Yo.
To be real with you, I don't care at all to listen to any of his music.
Well, I'll give you the rundown on the album then.
Was it good?
Was it good?
He has that one song where he samples that sex and yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sounds goofy as fuck. That's not okay, so the album.
That's all I've heard, and I've only heard it on TikTok and shit.
Okay. Well, the album, it's like 15 songs. It's
too long.
It's the production's really good on it.
What do we got? Hit Boy?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't check he definitely has one song, a Pharrell one.
Oh hell yeah.
One
good
of
for
them
him.
Is. But it's real. It's just it's like C-. It doesn't deserve the trash in that it's got online. People are like, it's straight trash. It's not straight. It's not trash.
Are you seeing it's a lot of trash? I haven't seen that
on Twitter.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of hardly like praise.
Yeah,
but nothing really about his album. It's more so just about him.
Yeah, no. Except this album now, people are like taking lyrics off of like whatever lyric site you got. You can put up, putting lyrics like this not for us and like killing it. I shared 6 screens. It's okay. We're gonna get this show real set up as we get the screenshots going. Like they're trashing the man.
Damn.
They're trashing mans, okay? Trashing man's the internet. So I'm like, I gotta listen to this. And you said it for the topic. So I'm like, all right. So I listened to it today or yesterday. And okay, so this is why, okay, there's too many samples on it.
Too sample heavy.
Too many samples. And it's too many samples because the way they're using the sample isn't like, oh, this is a beat and it's a sample. I don't recognize the sample.
It's like trying to be nostalgic.
Yeah, like, so there's the First Class song, which they used it within the hook. So that's that. But then they'll be like, you hear a little bit of the sample, and then it'll make the beat. And then they'll do the song, and then like the sample kind of come on again. But it will go not to the chopped up version, which it was during the beat. It'll go back to the actual sample, like slow down in the pitch, or like, put a filter on it or whatever. And it feels like they're trying to cheat and get people who know that song to get that part of your brain.
Yep.
And then it just goes to a whole different song. And then it's like, oh, but remember this song? Like, you like that, right? So you must like what's in between it.
Do you think that's like problematic?
I don't think it's problematic. I just think it's lazy. And it's not going. And I think maybe at a point that really did work. And maybe you're trying to like, what their samples are too old. So you're trying to get like a pop fan base that doesn't really care. Like, they just want to hear songs they like, even if it's the same old song over and over again. So they might be trying to do that, but it just seems super lazy. And he comes in and he's spitting crazy shit. Like, at the beginning of the album, I'm like, oh, okay, like, this is what I wanted. Like, go ahead and like show everyone like they're not shit, Like, I'm pretty sure this is like, I don't know if it's his first album.
I'd assume it's his debut album.
But it's the album we're all paying attention to. Like, Jack Harley's got the big single. with the remix, big single.
I know he has hella projects though. Like
yeah, of course, especially a rapper like that. You know,
for sure.
And this is the big album, you know. And so he's going in the first couple songs. He's got this weird like cameo by Snoop Dogg. And at that point, when that cameo comes in, you're kind of like, oh, okay, I know what they about to do. He's about to give it up to hip hop, you know, but possibly too much, you know. And so he raps like he goes crazy for the first like 2 songs, and then the rest of it's just kind of like pretty much like first class. Like
the only reason I'm thinking like the sample thing is like problematic is like, other than like you're saying it's lazy, but it's like. It's almost like he's trying to like come up off of black culture, you know what I'm saying? Like
he's definitely, I mean, he has to if he's rapping, so that's that's what's gonna happen. But no, he's doing it too. I think he's doing it too respectful. It's kind of getting on my nerves. I'm mixed, so maybe it's different for me. But I'm like, dude, don't be sucking up to these niggas like that, though. Like, relax, bro. But like, even so there's too many samples for me. Production is good though. He goes hard in like the first couple songs and then kind of just trails off. Got a couple, and then the rest of it, it's like, oh, kind of cool hook, or ooh, nice verse, or like, okay, feature. It's just like a project, like you said, or like a playlist or whatever for the rest of it. Which just like with songs that have one great aspect but not complete. If we could pretend that there is beat, lyrics, flow, we could just say that, and then quality was just 4. You know, there'll be one that's got a good beat, great quality, lyrics suck. There'll be one, lyrics suck, beats kind of corny, quality's nah. So it's like that kind of shit. I love the Pharrell song. Jack Harlow's part wasn't that great on it, but the beat was great, and Pharrell made it awesome. He's got one song where he's auto-tuning and kind of using the triplet flow. The hook on that is fantastic. He's like, I know you remember, something like that. I know you remember. Something like that. That shit was hot. But the biggest issue is that Drake had the hardest verse on the whole album.
So is that the one? Is that the one that?
Yeah,
fuck it, let's play it. But
Jack Harlow featuring Drake. I don't know.
Is that the one that leaked though?
I don't know. If there was a Jack Harlow leak, I didn't listen to it.
I think this is the leak where
it's like a Drake. It's like a Drake type beat too, right? If you go on YouTube and put in Drake type beat, it's like a Drake. It's like a and like the slow drums or whatever, and like high pitched vocal. Yeah, it's like that.
It's the Come Home, the Kids Miss You.
That's the album. I don't know if that's the song. And he like bigs up Drake the whole time too. Like,
Drake at the end.
Drake's
cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance, I just see divorce. Therapy sessions, I'm in the waiting room reading Forbes. Abandonment issues, I'm getting treated for. How much water can I fit under the bridge before it overflows? My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road. The crib's on his wheel like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we own. Chubb's got the magazine cover like Rolling Stone, cause we already know how they rock, they throwing stones. Whenever you getting bigger, there's growing pains. I got enough pull to make the city start throwing games. I'm out here making a mockery. I got my realtor out here playing Monopoly. How can I address you when you don't own property? They only finesse you when you don't move properly. Destined for the win, but you don't get a prize out of me. I'm destined for the top, but you can't get a rise out of me. 750 for the round canaries and they glittering. Man, you niggas drop trash, you littering. I'm over delivering to the point it's belittling. I mean the PTSD is triggering, the profit is sickening, the stones are shimmering. Came from the north, but I got hot as fuck, so ain't no shivering. Yeah. Lucky me, people that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. This shit is getting ugly. And every situation is transactional, and everything they saying is irrational, and every way they moving is promotional. Everybody's acting irreplaceable, it's like they ain't disposable. My urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though. Yeah. But I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's non-negotiable, it's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. I blow a head up, it's an inflatable. Baby blue G-class, I feel like a kid again. Praying on my downfall, don't make you religious, man. All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. All I hear is tall tales coming from little men. When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women. Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny, I'm not even kidding. Same ones that say they run the game when they not even in it. To be honest, y'all financial situation is my biggest motivation, and how you should take that statement is based on what you making. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. If I see I spit in your faces. Daytonas with the green faces, Kentucky Derby races. My presence in the spot is so abrasive. Box at the Churchill Downs, that's motivation. Yeah. And shorty like, you know that boy Jack is going places.
What?
I know. Yeah.
That's that old Drake, boy.
That is.
That verse is crazy.
That was hard.
I was like, ah.
He's got some lines in that one.
Yeah, he killed.
I think this is the one
Thank
that
God.
dropped. I think this is the one that dropped because they were saying he was going at Pusha T.
I didn't hear that.
It had leaked like a little bit before his album dropped.
I didn't hear anything about Pusha T. I have to listen to it again. But that verse,
I think it was just the hearsay, but I could see a couple things like the line about the water under the bridge.
Okay.
The line about the middleman.
Yeah, talking plug talk, but I'm getting it from middlemen. Yeah, which is that's so true though.
Right, and then
Plug don't be rapping like that.
and then Pusha. I don't know if this is a coincidence, but Pusha has a line in his album where he says, "Millionaires are made out of middlemen."
Yeah.
Maybe I'm making maybe I'm making connections, but that was the word on the street is that they leaked this purposely.
But people will say, but you know, fans do that shit though.
Yeah, lying. But at the same time, like rappers don't rap shit by accident.
But fans do catch it too. Yes.
Right.
So maybe. I mean, Pusha won that beef though.
I think,
You
for
know,
sure.
As far as like rapping, Pusha won that.
for
you know.
sure.
Drake's bigger and it's doing all that,
Yeah,
of course. But
whatever.
we're talking about hip hop.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter.
That's the best verse in that goddamn album, bro.
Yo, yeah, that definitely.
That shit's
that
fucked
definitely
up.
sounded like
Bruh.
Drake featuring Jack Harlow.
Dude,
not
and Jack
Harlow.
Harlow's and then when his verses like he'll go hard for like 7.5 bars and then he'll start being goofy and I'm like, bro, cut it out. Just make your goofy songs and your goofy ass projects, but for your album and for hip hop, you are a white guy in hip hop. One of the only situations where you're at a disadvantage, in a way,
Right.
not sales, but in the other way. You know, as far as respect. You know, so this is you gotta do it. You gotta do better. And he didn't do that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a bad album. Super C-. Out of 1,000, like 701. You know.
Dang, you got some lines on that verse.
Yeah, and
Drake's
then
got
Drake
some lines
destroys
on
you
that
on the
verse.
shit.
What do you expect, man? It's Drake. Like,
I didn't. Yeah, but Drake hasn't even really been rapping like that lately.
Right, for sure.
He's been goofing around too. So it's like,
But it's like-
let me just go off on someone else's album.
yeah,
he used to have mixtapes of that
This isn't
on every song.
Yeah, this isn't a good comparison, but it's like when Eminem killed Jay-Z on fucking Renegade, but it's like almost the other way around.
Right. And and that's debatable too, though. That's debatable too, because
Yeah.
Jay-Z's got such a different energy.
For sure.
But no, I like Eminem's verse better on that for sure.
Right.
He did the well. I guess they both did the hook,
A little bit,
right? Because he did the Renegade, and then Jay,
Renegade, yeah.
and then did Jay rap, and then he did Renegade, and then Jay rap in between that.
I can't
It's been
remember
a
right
long
now,
time.
but
That's cool. That's cool that you know that. I like I've been living out here, and a lot of like, cause you're 22, 23, 22. A lot of the younger people I work with and have met, they don't like this like auto-tune shit. They don't like it at all. They're like, this is stupid. Like, I hate it. Like, they listen to like The Game and like OJ and Old G Unit when they were nice and like shit like that. I'm like, I look into people's phone. They're showing me their playlist. I'm like, oh, let me look through it because that's how I get at people. I'm like, let me see your playlist and stuff. And I look at it. I'm like, this is all shit from like early 2000s. I'm like, damn, like this is hip hop is really changing and it's getting old enough that now like you don't just have to go with what's going on now. There's enough music and enough catalog where like, nah, I don't listen to that type of shit. Like, you know, it's great. I love seeing people who are 15-year-olds arguing with people that Larry June is the best rapper ever.
oh hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
that's
can
awesome.
see their
you know?
argument for
And he's great. He's
Yeah,
great.
Larry-
But people have this idea that young people just want stupid TikTok songs and like,
for sure.
you know, it's cool, man.
yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know, I think I'm a little different because growing up, my mom, white, but she loves Eminem. Like it's like her savior.
Yeah.
So like, I listened to nothing but Eminem growing up, basically.
Yeah, Eminem was great. Eminem was. I was shocked that I was allowed to listen to it. A lot of the songs I heard. I was, shit. I was cool. I had that shit on CDs. I had to burn CDs.
Yeah.
Listen to like Superman and stuff, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
12, 11. I'm like, oh, I get it. It's just great.
Right. Hell yeah. For sure. I don't know. I was gonna kind of have this discussion in tandem with the Pusha T, but who are some of our favorite rappers? Since now that, like you said, like rap's a little bit older now, like
it's the genre.
That's a genre,
yeah,
for sure. So, like, what do you think? What are some of your favorite rappers that are a little older? Let's say over the age of 40.
Yeah, over 40.
I mean, I think Jay-Z's over. I think Jay-Z's over 50 at this point.
I think Jay-Z's 50 something.
I think he's 54 or something around there.
He's grown. He's middle aged to old at this point.
For sure.
Juicy J.
Ah, man. I didn't even think about that. I saw him live about 2 years ago. He's still doing this thing.
He is, man.
Still with the mink coat.
His flow's hot. His flow's still hot,
still
man.
wearing the mink coat on stage.
Talking
and shit.
about doing blow and fucking college girls, man.
Good for him. I wouldn't even have thought about that.
Juicy J is a goat, like goat though.
For sure. I think a lot of people in my generation weren't introduced to him through 3 6 Mafia, or introduced to him through bands that make you dance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Juicy J, man, that old 3 6 will get you ready to fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And do some blow.
That trick.
Yeah. No, way before that. Fighting in the club, and they have so many mixtapes. Shout out to my boy Strav. He's the one who put me on 3 6. I ain't know about 3 6. Yep. Oh, they got just a lot of shit. They were talking about drugs and all that shit, and lean and all that shit before all these pills, all that shit before all that shit was hot.
For sure. I think they like sued Suicide Boys or something like that.
Suicide Boys took the biggest L ever. I was gonna make a YouTube video about this, but I seen someone already did it, so I was gonna jock their shit.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. It probably wasn't them directly, it's their people or whatever. But they sued them shit for a sample, and DJ Paul said it. Oh, that's like the Brazilian chick. She got these 3 dogs. Oh, sorry, all the time.
Look, they're like small dogs.
Yeah, little chihuahuas and shit. Yeah, no, she's so nice. And no, they sued him for like some sample shit, and DJ Paul's on DJ Vlad, and he was like, "I can't believe y'all he talks shampoo. He's got the fucking towel on his arm, talking about they try to sue us. Like, you made your career out of sampling us. Like, your sound is our sound. Like, you try to sue us,
right?
And they didn't make a big deal out of it because 3 6 cool like that, but one of the biggest L's in hip hop history. Like, you try to sue 3 6 Mafia.
Oh, I thought 3 6 Mafia sued them.
I think they countersued, but no, they try to start a lawsuit with them.
Huh.
And 3 6 was like, what? Okay, we're actually gonna sue you, stupid.
Yeah, that is a fat O. I thought it was the other. I thought it was
huge
the other
L.
around. Oh,
huge
man.
L. I would love to interview them. I would roast them the whole interview. I don't care if they'd fight or leave or walk out. Y'all took the biggest L ever.
Fair enough.
Biggest L
low key,
ever.
they have one of the best like no jumper interviews like ever, in my opinion. Though.
And they're sick. I like their music. I like their whole story and all that. But no, y'all some white boys. Y'all try to y'all fucked up, bro. Y'all fucked up.
Oh yeah, I remember we had.
And I fuck with all them Puya and all that shit.
Oh yeah, we used to have this one homie back in high school.
Want a little more?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
I used to like a shot and a half on that bitch.
Yeah, let's do it. I used to have this homie back in high school that he like put us on to Suicide Boys.
Oh yeah.
And like me and my homies were like, at the time, like weren't trying to hear that shit. It was like mad different, you know what I'm saying? For the time being, it was like the beginning of that like, where like shit started to get like.
It's like the beginning of the SoundCloud era for real.
Yeah, it was like kind of the beginning, and like niggas weren't like really vibing with that shit. At least me and my homies weren't.
At first,
but we had this one homie that was like, "Dog, this is the shit," and we always used to like clown and be like, "Oh yeah, what are you doing? Listen to Suicide Boys and shit." But like.
Yeah.
But, like, now I'm like, that shit's, like, hot. Like, I don't know why we were clowning this dude. And we were low-key, like, joking about it. But, like, we were still listening to the same shit. But it's like, fuck it.
No, bro. Niggas used to make fun of me for listening to, like, Big Sean and Drake and stuff when he first came out. They're like, yeah,
Damn,
please.
for real?
Yeah. Because when it first came out, they weren't that cool yet.
Right.
Oh, what the fuck is this? I'm like, all right, you'll see, bro. Like, you'll see.
And that's
if
how
you don't
that
hear it, you don't hear it. All right.
Right, and that's how that dude was.
And I've been off on shit too. Like I was off on like, who did I like? There's some artists I really was like, no way. My first one was Britney Spears.
What?
As a kid on MTV when Britney Spears first came out, I had to be. I don't know. I was so young. I was like, nah, she'll never make it. No way.
I just imagine 10-year-old Pat being like, "This ain't it."
Yeah, I'm like,
This ain't it.
nah.
Get this out of
Yeah, I
here.
had like a Super Nintendo or something. I'm like, nah. And I was wrong. I was wrong on that one.
This nigga said Britney Spears was
I'm
the
like,
first
nah,
one. I
she's
said,
trash.
what?
Yeah, I swear, bro. I swear, I was like, nah, she ain't gonna do that. Who
Fair
else,
enough.
bro? I'm trying to think of some people I was like, nah, they not going.
That's funny.
Well, like, who I hated on, I was like, they're not gonna do it.
I used to hate on Tyler the Creator pretty hard.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like, cause like what was that? What was that song where Yonkers? I think where he's eating the roach.
Reptar and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that song where he's eating the roach. I think
Yeah.
that came out when I was like 11 or 12, and I was like, this is lame. This isn't. I was like big on hip hop. I'm like, this isn't hip hop.
Yeah, it was definitely some different shit.
Right. I was that person for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that.
Like a hip hop purist. Like, if you're not rapping the best 16 you
Yeah.
have, you're whack.
You have you have a couple subjects you can rap about. You can
Right.
Rap about that shit.
Right.
Trash. Yeah, I mean that shit's definitely like different.
For sure. I feel like I definitely grew out of that though.
Yeah.
Because I fucking love Tyler the Creator now.
Yeah, he's great. Oh, what did I? I'm trying to think of some people I was like, they've never. Oh, Lil Baby. I was wrong about Lil Baby. I was like, no way. I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna get that hot. No way. And he took off for sure.
Oh yeah.
It hasn't been super long, so he still can definitely fall off. But at this point, I was definitely wrong.
I just feel like there's too many babies.
Right. And littles, you know.
Yeah,
There's
but you can
Baby,
get away
Da Baby,
right.
Lil Baby, Bad Baby.
Right.
That's 4.
Weezy F baby.
Weezy F Baby. Sada Baby.
Right. There's
Baby Keem.
Right. There's too many babies.
Wish I could name more. I know.
Trying
to show off, you
Even
know?
7 is too many. Like I get the Lils, cause
It's just Lil.
yeah.
It's not as significant.
Right.
As Baby. Yeah.
Right. It's only 3 letters.
Baby Bash.
Oh yeah, shout out to that guy.
Rebecca, I remember that was like one of the first things I seen when rappers were getting in trouble. Going back to Paul Wall and Baby Bash got in some like marijuana troubles back in the day. I remember that. I was like, so real. They're so real, you know. Yeah, too many babies.
Definitely too many babies. I can get the Lil just cause
Baby
you can,
Santana. Sorry.
just cause you can.
Baby Goyard. I'm done. You know,
Never
Baby
even
Goyard?
heard of
He's
that
a white
dude.
boy. He's got some hot music.
Baby Tron.
Baby Tron. Fuck. That's what we're at like 13.
I fuck with
That should
Baby.
be it.
I fuck with Baby
Baby
Tron.
Tron. Baby Tron.
Baby Tron's
Tron on the hottest. I
Baby
think he
Tron's
does
a
it for the
better.
best.
Baby Tron's a better white rapper than Jack Harlow.
Baby Tron's mixed.
For real.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's mixed just like he's just as black as us.
Hell
He
yeah.
just got a little more.
Oh my
more
my
of the white look
my
into
brother's
him.
like that. My little brother's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look at him and you'll be like, oh, that dude's white.
Speaking of No Jumper interviews, that's Baby Tron. They asked him, or he made them ask because nobody was trying to ask, but they asked what he was, and I think they guessed like Mexican. So I thought he was Mexican.
We can see that.
I thought he was Hispanic, and he's like, "No, I'm black and white. It just this is
Does
how I
a-
live." They're like, "Why don't you say nigga then?" He's like, "I just stay in my lane." But that's what I told him, like, bro, you
Does
just
he have?
say nigga then.
Does he have his own No Jumper interviews or just the Shitty Boys?
Oh
interview?
no, I think it's Shitty Boys. Actually, I'm sorry.
Oh okay. I was wondering
Or two of-
because I'm slacking.
Because there was 4,
Was
right?
there?
Wasn't there 4?
Oh,
And then
I
it
don't
ended up
know.
being
I know
3
I've seen one.
on some Destiny's Child shit.
Oh, 4 members.
4 members, yeah.
Oh.
I feel like there was 4, and then there's 3.
Maybe that's 4. I don't know. Don't quote me.
He really stands out though.
He's definitely Beyonce. The year, for
the
sure.
other guys are alright, but
Right.
I ate on the mic. No disrespect. There's a whole lot of other shit that goes into that.
Oh yeah,
So
for
I'm just
sure.
talking about the rap.
For sure. Dang. Well, you learn something new every day. Shout out Baby Tron, being a light skin.
Yep. He's a mulatto. He's a mulatto mutt. Half breed.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, my brother is just like that. Like my little brother. Mm-hmm. You look at him and think he's white. Like, fucking crazy thing about my family is like each one of my we're all mixed, but each one of my siblings, like, you'll think we're all different races. Like, you'll look at me and just like know that I'm mixed.
Yeah.
But you look at my brother, straight white. But if you
Your younger brother.
Yeah. But if you look at my younger sister, you'll think she's like Indian, like from India though, not like Native American.
Is the sister I met older or younger? With the kid.
Oh, she's older, but
okay.
That's my older brother's baby mom. She's not really like my blood sister.
Oh, okay.
She's like my sister-in-law.
Well, she looks mixed.
Yeah, she's definitely mixed.
Okay,
but
I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I have a younger sister, and she looks like she could be like if you put like a fucking gym right there, like
Lil Uzi.
Yeah, she'll straight up blend in India.
No, I got you.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy how that shit works. Genetics.
Yeah, and just how you look. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Baby Tron's mixed though.
Yeah, for
babies.
sure.
All the babies.
Too many babies. Too many Lils, I agree with that, but I feel like you can get away with Lil.
Yes.
You can kind of have a unique name getting away with Lil.
I just don't like if you have Little and you take it out your name later.
Yeah, like Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah, with Bow Wow, then with the Shad Moss. Which Bow Wow actually has some pretty good mixtapes.
Oh,
the Greenlight ones are actually really good.
Don't get me started on Bow Wow.
Yeah. Let's play this next time. Yeah, one of the most successful Ohio artists ever, Bow Wow.
Was he from Canton?
He's from Columbus.
No, for real.
Yeah. Trippy's from Canton. Stally's from Canton.
Ohio slept on. They got some good artists.
Yeah, we have a lot. Like, if you look it up.
For sure. Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, not even just those guys. This is just I can't name off. We have like the group Fly Union. They never got like huge, but they got a lot of good songs and a lot Mushroom Head, Bone Thugs, but a lot of like rock bands, punk bands and shit too. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, not much to do out there, you know.
Fair enough. All right, did you see or listen to that new Kendrick song?
Oh yeah, I did. What do you think?
I was very confused at first when the faces started changing.
The deep fakes.
Yeah, I was like listening to it and not really paying attention to the video. I think I was like brushing my teeth or something, so I was just listening to it, brushing my teeth, whatever. And then like I looked down and I'm like, hold the fuck up. Did his face change? And then I like look back up and then I look back down and then it's a whole different face. And I'm just like,
yeah.
At
deep fake technology.
Right. At first I looked down and it was him, and then I looked up and then I looked back down and it wasn't him, and I was like, in my mind I was like trying to make it look like him, and I was like, oh yeah, this is just how he looks. And then I was like,
wait a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did OJ's face first.
OJ.
He did Kobe's.
Kobe.
He did Nipsey's.
Nipsey,
He did Kanye's.
Will Smith.
I
think that's it.
It might have been it. If there's another one, we're sorry.
Right.
So all controversial characters.
Was he rapping in each perspective while he was in the face? Because I know
only
for
heard
sure.
the song twice.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I know for sure he was rapping like quote unquote from like Nipsey's perspective when he was in Nipsey's face. I don't know.
He was in Nipsey's face a lot too. He was in Nipsey's face more than anybody's.
What do we think? I thought the song was. I mean,
it was great. I mean, it wasn't great in a way like I love to hear it over and over again, but it was great like the way it's put together. I'm like, oh,
right. I think
he's spitting like it was 3 verses. That's like unheard of nowadays.
I think it just shows like when Meek Mill said that there's levels to this shit. I think like this is one of those moments that it shows like this dude's on a different level than most everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, there's a reason he's in the argument of best rapper right now for sure.
Right.
Like, who is it? It's him and like Drake.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of the rappers we like have talked about like in this podcast, like how do I even explain it? Like, it's not that they don't take their craft serious and that they're not serious about what they do, but it's like this dude's like on a whole nother level. Like,
everybody got a ceiling, man.
yeah,
Not everybody can be LeBron and Kobe and Jordan,
for
bro.
sure.
They might have worked just as hard, but
Right. But it's like
he was creeping me out at the beginning when he's like doing this. And
right.
I'm like, what is he doing right now, bro? Like, he's like one of the weirdos that people don't call him weird.
Yeah,
People don't be calling him weird for all the weird. Does weird shit, like
super
his voice,
weird.
the way he experiments with his voice.
Oh, me and Don talk about it all the time. It's like it's almost like an inside joke, but he'll be like, "There was a blind lady," just randomly.
That's good. That's really
he'll be
good.
like, "There was a blind lady, and I took her for a walk." Like, from Damn.
Yeah.
How he like
And
starts
at this
that
point,
shit off.
And at this point, anything he says, like, is he really saying something deep? He might just be trolling at this point because he already got you. He's
Right.
like, oh, what is he saying?
Right.
I don't know. Like,
But it's like almost he doesn't speak
We're
unless
just
he has something to
dancing.
say. Almost,
yeah.
Whereas like other rappers, like they're rapping like just to rap.
Well, nigga, it's been like 4 years, so about time. It's the only thing I expect out of him is excellence at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You can debate on his albums. I heard some people trying to say To Pimp a Butterfly wasn't good for some reason. I was just like,
I feel like there's a time and a place that you listen to it.
I was like, okay, yeah, well, sure, but I'm just saying, like, they were saying like it wasn't a good album or whatever. Like, you could say it's his worst album, but that's when you're making conversation where you have to have something be the worst. Not everybody like talks like that,
Yeah, I just feel like if you're like listening to music, like how do I explain it? Like if you were like, all right, if you were with the homies and you were playing music and you were on the aux chord, you're probably not playing one song from To Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying?
Probably play all right,
Maybe.
Right?
But it's like, I don't know. You have to like sit down and think.
Yeah.
Whenever you put on To Pimp a Butterfly, like it's
Yeah.
It's not an album that you put on to just ride to. It's not an album you put on to dance to. It's not an album you put on to party to. But you know what I'm saying?
But I don't take any of Kendrick's albums and do that. I'll ride to all of them, but I'm not. No one's gonna. I'm not really dancing to Kendrick Lamar. You can for sure, and it comes on. Some of the songs come on, but I don't feel like any of his music's like that. It's like,
yeah, I'm just
saying sonically. I'm just saying I'm seeing people on the internet.
I just feel like his music is serious. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, pick it up, nigga.
Jeez Louise.
Hello. You got people calling in. You gotta get people calling in. Here we go.
Oh, that'd be dope. You don't want to hear.
Not this time, though.
Yeah, you don't want to hear what this person has to say.
Yo. I feel you though. I feel you. Yeah, I'm just glad Kendrick's coming back out so we can,
For sure.
so I can see if he's still the best. Because
Right.
I kind of have him as the best.
I definitely have him as the best, and
You know.
I like how he's continuing this Heart series.
But if he doesn't, and that's cool. But if he doesn't keep putting stuff out, I can't. We're not giving him no. I can give him more than we gave Jay Electronica. How people would do, he's the best. I'm like, nigga, I heard like 5 songs from that nigga, man. Like, no,
Man,
no way.
Yeah, I can't. I can no longer put him in the best because
He's not. He's way.
Well, dog, like, I mean, side point, but how are we gonna wait years for your album and half of it's Jay-Z?
Yeah, half of it's yay.
Yeah, but come on now, literally half of it's Jay-Z. Like, I won't complain about getting a fucking Hove album.
Why don't y'all just do a compilation album?
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Right? Why don't we have
Jay-Z Electronica?
Why don't we have your album, and then you guys do
And
a
then you got
joint
a face
album,
tat
and
and
then we
shit.
can have his album.
But I mean, he has to be doing so much in the underground or something because he's just always still around people. When I see pictures, I'm just like, I don't know, this guy's powerful, I guess, in some other way. Like,
I don't know. Yeah. Something.
yeah,
But yeah, I can definitely see it getting to that point with Kendrick for sure. But he's got to have an album coming out.
Yeah.
He only does the Heart series when the album's coming out.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll see.
But I like how he's like continuing that because like I think the first one came out like with like Overly Dedicated forever ago.
I'm definitely
I think part 1.
definitely excited.
Yeah, I think part 1 and 2 came out with part 1, 2, and 3 came out with Overly Dedicated.
I listen to a lot of
Nonsense. So it would be really refreshing for him to put some music out. So listen to a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I enjoy a lot of that bullshit too.
And that's
Don't get me wrong.
that's kind of the point I'm making is like
But
a lot
I'm
of
like,
yeah, that's kind of the point I'm making is like a lot of music seems like bullshit when you compare it to Kendrick's. Like,
yeah.
as far as subject matter goes.
Yeah, I mean, I just have even if I'm not comparing it to, I do have those types of examples like Kendrick or even old Eminem or Jay or and less lyrical people I can't name drop right now, but they can do great songs too.
Right.
And
but like kind of a difference like with a rapper like Jay and them, it's like they're gonna like almost like especially Jay, like they're gonna flex on you kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jay's always about like, hey, you should do this, even though I did it 5 years ago.
Right. But with Kendrick, like he's not gonna flex on your ass. He's just gonna say some shit that's like gonna make you think about fucking life and society and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kendrick's got a lot of like conclusions.
Yeah.
Like going through something, digesting it, seeing some other perspectives, and coming to a conclusion about it within 2 bars.
For sure.
Right? Like he's really good at that. You're like, oh yeah, I learned this, but when I was saying, did some shit like that. I'm like, oh,
right.
This guy's amazing.
But like with Jay-Z, like what did he say in this Neck and Wrist verse? He was like, something about I'll put your mansions on my wall. Are you shitting me? Yeah. Like little shit like that. He'll flex on you. Like being like, hey, I'm rich as fuck.
Like relax, bro. Like,
right.
You're not rich like that.
But like Kendrick will never do that shit. Like he'll just say some shit that'll make you like contemplate your life.
He hits you with a couple flexes, but it's real rare.
Right.
It's real rare.
I don't know. Are we excited for his album?
Of course.
You gotta know there's an album coming, and it's the last album on TDE. That he's doing. I don't know if he's gonna go to a different label. There's one thing.
They should just give him like more ownership of it so they can keep it going. Cause they got other artists that need to drop too.
Right.
All them niggas need to drop, bro. Like All Black Hippie, SZA, whoever else was on there too.
Yeah,
Zaire Rashad, like that shit came out, him coming out gay. Okay, whatever, bro. Like you're still a great rapper.
Yeah,
and your songs weren't about fucking bitches like that.
But
anyway,
he just
like
dropped
Conan. I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, keep dropping more music, like Absol, like Schoolboy Q.
That guy?
I don't know. They're probably just ghostwriting.
Maybe you're right.
He's probably just ghostwriting for people.
It's been forever since Absol dropped an album.
Absol was great, and at one point,
I think 20.
Absol was like the most lyrical out of them. With like, if it was like like if we had like stats, like he was the guy. Like I was like, okay, I think he's the most lyrical, even if it's only a little bit, because Schoolboy Q and Kendrick are hot.
Yeah.
And J Rock's great. And SZA's great.
Yeah.
So if it's like, I'm saying if Kendrick's at a 90, like Absol's at a 94.
For
sure.
Sure.
It's like that. But then Kendrick's got 80s and 90s everywhere else, So they just need to kill this shit, man. Just drop group tapes, like flood the music, like so I can fucking listen to Soulja Boy the other day. I went to this fucking website, went to his YouTube page. I looked for it and I fucked up. And he drops music like every week still to this
Seriously?
day.
That's
Dude,
funny.
And I'm not gonna lie, like 1 out of like 7 songs would be kind of hot though. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm like, damn, this is okay though. Like for, he raps like a little kid still, but
for sure.
Yeah.
Absol fell off the earth.
Yeah, he did. TSF drops like every week. All them niggas, they all use the same kind of flow. Like no matter what you say, they use that fucking Beretta flow. And it's just like, I just need some of this kind of shit,
For sure.
So
it's
I'm excited.
It's definitely refreshing.
Yeah. I like the hustle rap, but sometimes I'm starting to get annoyed with like guys that are hustlers and then rap. Because it's like, you're not an artist, bro. Like, instead of just getting on these, trying to launder your money through music and stuff, I understand it's great and do art, like, do visual art or like buy some property or something. Like, we don't need these niggas snitching on themselves and then all these other niggas getting in trouble because of it, you know,
Right.
like we didn't even go over the Rico case. That was one of the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
these niggas, like, if these dudes were really that big of gangsters and doing all that, like, why are you rapping then? Why? Like, especially if you're like the leader.
Yeah, it's like if
If you're one of the cronies,
you got a point.
it's like, what are you
definitely got a
niggas doing at this point? Like, I don't want to seem like I'm old and stuff like that because I got songs talking crazy shit too, and I got friends that do it. But it's like, I was never the plug, so whatever, you know. Like, so what's the you know, like, it's, I don't know. It's just gonna be, that's what makes it really refreshing when I hear people like Kendrick Lamar, because he's an actual artist. He's not a hustler that can kind of rap.
Right. I mean,
You know.
we can't. I don't think we can say that about Thug though.
Young Thug.
Yeah, he's
No, I can't.
he's really like changed the whole generation.
Yeah, but
As far as music,
I
goes.
feel like Young Thug got lucky though, cause he put out a lot of stupid ass shit, bro. There's a lot of his songs you don't even know what he's saying.
For sure. But
Who gets a pass like that?
I think you have a good point, but I think he made a lane for. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I trying to say? All I'm saying is, when the whole mumble rap thing was like coming out, like Young Thug was like the pioneer of that. You know what I'm saying? Not that that's a bad thing, but like,
Right.
but like he was the pioneer of a whole like genre almost.
He helped a lot, but he's
Come on, Young Thug's been doing this thing for a
Yeah,
minute.
and Young Thug has so many songs I love, but he's got way more songs I don't like.
For sure. I'm just thinking like
Young Thug's is like Key and Peele for me.
fair enough.
One really hilarious skit, 5 missed skits.
Oh yeah, you really think Key and Peele's not that funny?
I think they have things that are top tier, the most hilarious things I've ever seen in my life, and the rest of them I'm like, eh.
Okay.
But they got some of them like, yo, this is so funny, like dying, rolling.
But I'm just
But
saying
not consistent though.
Right.
See, this is the thing. Me and Mac don't even hang out. Me and Mac text like 3 or 4 times a week, and then we meet up and do this podcast.
I think I tried to get you to hang out the other week.
That was one time, but me and my girl were arguing, so I couldn't go out. All the guys who aren't single understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm,
for
grown,
sure.
I'm grown, right? I can't just be going out with my girl arguing consistently because I still go out.
For sure.
And my girl doesn't go out like that either, so you know, like
Fair enough.
they'll start wearing on her. Like,
My only point here is like he basically made a whole generation cool. We just can't say that he was some type of part-time rapper. Like
he seems like somebody who was very chosen because he okay. I'll give you this. Young Thug is a great producer, and so he knows how to do the melodies and stuff. And unfortunately, those didn't come out in lyrics in his earlier career. It was just like, but like it was like, oh wow, that would sound cool if there was actually words.
Right.
And so people were like, whatever, like we'll just pretend they're words. Like no, like
I'm just saying he has some pretty legendary songs that like
bangers.
that if you put it in context of like the time it came out and things like that, you can see that he shaped the way the sound
He
is
did
now.
influence
That's
a lot
all
of the
I'm
poppier rap.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he did influence a lot of the popular rap. Yes.
For sure.
Yes, of course. But
Fuck,
they might be going down
what is that line in Check?
forever.
There's that line in Check where he's like, when the cops pull up, I put that crack in my crack. Dog, me and my homies used to laugh at that shit for forever.
Right. You know the Gatorade in the car or something, bro?
So funny.
Maybe it'll start fizzing, but I don't know. Okay. But regardless.
Wait, but they're really pinning him out like he's like the kingpin though.
Yeah.
They're trying to put him down like John Gotti.
But the thing is, so I only, in preparation for the pod, I only looked maybe 4 videos. So 4 videos on YouTube. And
I've only been watching academics.
It's your boy. Listen, so I didn't watch academic stream about it. I bet it's hilarious. But I probably seen 4 YouTubes and like 2 or 3 blogs.
Right.
And
what I've gathered, so I look for like what's common in there,
Uh-huh.
to not only confirm what I believe. I try to just find and confirm what I don't believe, but to challenge both sides of that. So I see some things, and it really seems like they kind of. So they've been looking at them since like 2014, 2013, but it really looks like they got some really weak shit. Now,
For real?
yeah. Now I don't know how these RICO cases look. I haven't been in that kind of trouble or even around that type of shit, so I don't know how the paperwork looks and how when it's read to me. However, I have been to court and have been in trouble, and I have a lot of friends that have been in a lot of trouble, and paid attention to a lot of the people who make it their business to pull up or call the office and get paperwork and all this shit. And it seems like they don't got too, as far as, you know, that's 2013. What is that? That's 9 years? Mm. For 9 years of investigation, it doesn't seem like they're doing that great of a job. But this is based off of, you know, an article that took me 6 minutes to read and a 8-minute video, you know. But so far, it's kind of like he's looking real Johnny Depp and the girl Amber Heard or whatever. Like, where like they're trying to get Johnny Depp and like the lawyers are trash.
Gotcha.
It's seeming like that, but
fair enough.
Oh no. Usually Rico means it's game over. But
Yeah. The only thing I know about Rico is the actual time you get for just catching a RICO charge is not that much, maybe like 5 years, 2 to 5. But it's what your role is within the thing, and what you were implicitly involved in that really enhances your charge.
Yeah, and if you're on top.
Yeah, basically, if you're on top, you're screwed, and then it goes down.
Because you're catching every case that every other person caught.
Yeah, and
on top,
and really, all they have to prove with RICO is that you were a part of this group or gang, quote unquote. So that part's not that, quote unquote, not that bad. I mean, 2 to 5 years, that fucking sucks.
That does suck, yeah. But
like overarching, that's like probably the least of your charges. So like if you were like the kingpin, like, or the creator of this whole thing, like you're getting way more charges underneath.
You're getting every murder.
Yeah, underneath that RICO.
Every assault.
Yeah.
Every launder.
Yeah, so kind of sucks.
Every drug case.
Yeah, that's all I really know about the RICO.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think about them putting the hit on FN?
What, Lucci?
Yes.
I don't know. Talk a lot of shit. I don't know. These other niggas getting in their feelings though. These fucking rappers getting in their feelings. Just let someone make music and just diss each other. Like,
wasn't Gunna on 1-800 Crime Stoppers?
I think Gunna was. T.I. was. But I mean, that's just like you do anything to get on TV. I've been on plenty of like news things. If I like go and look them up,
for sure,
talking about whatever. I'm just trying to get on the camera, you know.
Yeah,
and that's good for him. It's not like he's like, "Hey, this guy did it." I seen that shit. They're like, "Yeah, this community's fucked up," and it is.
My question is, at what point do they say, "Okay, we're indicting, we're arresting these dudes"? Like, if like you said, excuse me. Mm-hmm. By the way, these margaritas were great. If we're saying like this investigation has been going on 9 years, like, and there's like multiple murders within this investigation, like at what point do you say, okay, we're gonna indict you now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What was the point where they were like,
oh, we got enough,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
I wonder.
That's a good point. My only point.
Question to me.
My only point is if dudes were getting killed because of this gang, like for the last 9 years, like did you really care?
Maybe they see them as that powerful. Like this, it's not like these gangs and these gangsters and stuff like don't have clout like this. I had someone come into the bar the other night who isn't police, but they like do some police shit, you know. Uh-huh. So and they were talking about like, how they were working in Baltimore for a minute.
Oh man.
And they were talking about Baltimore, right? Baltimore, you get fucked up. You get
B-more is crazy.
fucked up in Baltimore.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was talking about, he's like, yeah, like we would get calls in certain neighborhoods, like we wouldn't even go. Like some of us would go, but like most of us were scared. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, we were scared. He's like, I don't want to. Like we go and it's like they don't care. They shoot the cops. They'll beat the cops up, and then you go back to try to catch somebody. Ain't nobody seen nothing, you know. Like they really stuck to the code out there and shit. So they were telling me about that. So maybe that was like their situation where they really had that
Fair
shit
enough.
down tight that they couldn't do shit except do a 9-year investigation about some fucking rappers who wear dresses and shit. Like, good for you, cops. Like, wow, you really got them niggas off the street. Like, good job, you know. Took you 9 years.
That was gonna be my other
$1
point.
million of police work to get the fucking YSL niggas to stop rapping. Like,
Right. That was my other point. Like, niggas used a clown thug for this, and this whole time he was the kingpin.
He was the one killing niggas?
Yeah, he
What
was
the
the one
fuck?
calling all these hits.
all the shots. That was his discretion, and that's what he probably gonna use that in court too. They're gonna be like, oh, because you know they try to use music and shit, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna play those super sus bars he's got. He's gonna show the shit in his dress and be like, what about this? You think I'm the fucking killer now? And the fucking jury's gonna be like, maybe not. Actually, maybe
I think
he's
like
just
even
kind of
on-
weird.
I think even on his last album, he said some crazy shit like, "I never thought I was gay" or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, he's always doing stuff like that. And
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Though.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like, why
remember.
is he doing
I remember
this?
explicitly because me and Don were talking about it. We were like, "That's sus as fuck." Why would
Yeah,
you
no,
even
he's
say that?
he's always doing sus stuff, and it is Atlanta, one of the most open places ever, you know,
Right.
Especially for black males,
For sure.
But, you know, but
Good for
it's
him.
yeah, no, and it's fine. Like, it's great. That's why that much entertainment comes out of there. Like,
sure.
you can be homophobic if you want, and you'll pick stereotypes, but like, if you want to say anything about, you know, gay people, like, they're top stylists and they know how to fucking entertain. They got that shit on lock. Like, they know what's going on. Like,
For sure.
don't ever doubt them.
That
when it
Saucy
comes to
Santana
that.
dude.
Yes, you know him.
Yeah, for sure. Like, can't say anything
You
about
know?
him, but he's entertaining.
What do you
for
want to
sure.
do? You want to do? And, you know, the industry is full of people who are on both sides. You know,
Yeah.
so you know, I don't. Maybe another rapper going to jail, man.
Fair enough. I mean, it
I'm gonna
sucks,
start looking up these like.
it sucks for them. I don't think anyone's getting off. I'm not excited to see, but I'm intrigued to see on like
Yeah.
how this plays out. Who takes the plea? Who takes it to court? You know what I'm saying? Like, what comes out of this?
Think someone's about to tell.
I can only assume, but you never know.
Well, if they're actually doing. So what's the situation? Like, what if they're really not doing nothing serious like that, and they're in a position to tell? Like,
Yeah, and the
but
thi-
they know like this
And the
isn't
thing
even
is,
that serious.
yeah, that's
I'm
true.
scared.
And the thing is, they're like registered legally. Like, YSL Records is like a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like an actual business.
They don't care.
Right. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's pretty corny if you're using people's music to get to them. That's pretty lame. But I mean, hey,
Yeah, I
if
think
you're
you.
really,
I think you said that last podcast. Like, if you're using their music to indict them, your case is probably pretty weak.
No, yeah, you're corny.
That's
like,
a good
you-
point.
Yeah, you better have the corniest ass courtroom to get that going because it's like, you know, that shit might work now, but in like 40 years, that's not gonna work when everyone's used to hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, that's just a song. No, like,
For sure.
could be true, but we can't.
Right.
We can't
And
use
people-
that shit.
I mean,
Stop
I
looking for
feel like
ways to
rap
get
is the
niggas.
only thing that really like does that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's
there's
plenty of. I feel like there's plenty of like country songs, rock songs talking about like a story of someone dying or someone killing someone. You know what I'm saying?
Plenty.
Right.
There's plenty of punk, metal, and rock music that's sex, money, murder, just like anything.
Right. For sure. For sure.
You know,
I just feel like hip hop's the only one that like gets scrutinized over that.
right?
Maybe because it's black culture. I don't know. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, no one's met with more, you know, resistance than black people. But the thing is, with rap, it's so personal.
yeah.
It's one person. I'm Little Baby, but I could, or I'm in a band. I'm in Anti-Flag. That's
And you feel like you
6
gotta-
people.
with rap, at least you feel like you got to keep it real.
Yeah, and I'm talking about me. Like, the band is talking about like the band.
Yeah.
Like, if the lyricist is writing his shit or whatever, however your band works.
For sure.
But it's you see the lead man, but you see the band. The rapper, you see the person. So it's a little different. And I get it, but they always gonna try to like get black people, so whatever.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We'll be all right. We keep surviving.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Shit, what else we got on the dockets? I think we covered.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did.
For this thing.
Talk sports.
It's $50 to play your song. This dude's talking $5. He wants to do $5. I'm saying it's 50. Hopefully we can meet in the middle.
Oh, did you watch the new Doctor Strange yet or no? I know it just came out.
No, I didn't watch the new one yet.
Oh man, it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
This dude looks the Doctor Strange like I like the animes.
No, I'm like not even a Marvel fan. I'm not really.
I think you are.
I
think you're.
I think I just became one because of this one movie. Fucking.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is shit, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's really good.
I'll watch it. We can talk about it next time.
Yeah,
I'll watch it. I like that shit too.
Wanda goes crazy.
Wanda Sykes?
Nah, fuck. I don't know her. Like, I only know her character name because I watched WandaVision.
I know what you mean.
But on Disney
Don't
Plus.
spoil it, bro.
But dog, it's
No
good.
spoils, bro.
It's good. She like goes crazy. She goes off.
Good.
Good as fuck.
Yeah. Shout out Johnny Depp though.
Yeah, shout out Johnny Depp.
I'm biasly rooting for you. I'm still halfsies because I know you're an actor.
Right.
And you could have been the bad guy.
For sure.
But I'm rooting for you.
I'm rooting for him because I like all his movies. I can't say I've even seen a movie with Amber Heard in it.
Yeah. She's in Aquaman, which I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
I want to see Aquaman.
I definitely saw Edward Scissorhands though, so it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, well, Edward Scissorhands, she was probably like 2 years old when that came out, so.
Fair enough.
Shit, yeah, we got I got a couple low roads coming out soon. These dudes don't want me to picture, so I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna do Pape. You know, Pape made this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interviewing him next week. There's some other people I can't name drop right now because I don't want to.
Hell yeah. I'm starting to do Fish Girl Friday interviews.
Yeah.
So we're trying to drop those every Friday.
Hell yeah.
We're not filming on Fridays though, so whenever you're free.
Yeah.
But we're dropping every Friday. I got a little something dropping next month as far as clothes go.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think I got a couple interviews in the tuck. I got a Banana Clip interview. It's a dude that does videos and photography and things of that nature. And then I have a rapper that I interviewed. And yeah, should be all coming out here soon.
What else? I think that's it. I think that's 1,000 at that point.
Yeah. We got the Thousandaires coming out. This is episode 21, so be on the lookout.
Is it 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I think it's been a good episode, honestly.
Yeah, we covered it.
Hell yeah.
See him next time. Yeah.
Well, we'll be back with $1,000.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.